Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk about the NIO play we made last week and what I talked about in my top 3 stocks video, why that's going to be important coming into this next trading week, which is going to start this Monday the 10th, and what we need to exactly watch here on this chart for NIO, which is going to be a clear indication of whether it's going to break down back to $35 a share, that minimum price, or whether it will even break lower to 25. So again, guys, there is a very real possibility of some bad price action for NIO here over the next few days. But again, we can turn that bad price action into some money if we play some puts. So I want to show you guys exactly the signs and what you need to keep in your mind as a trader if you are looking to short this play or maybe trade it back to the upside. So I will show you the key levels, price levels that you need to be watching, and also the play exactly which I'm looking to get in if this stock does break either to the downside or back to the upside. Now, the last play we made with NIO, you can see this wedge here. It broke to the upside very massively, and around 35.50 is where I made my call out to get in on this trade for the upside. And as you can see, we did make a massive break out of this wedge all the way up to around 42 a share. But after making these highs, the stock really rallied to the downside, if that is a thing. And as you can see here, we are now sitting at around $35 a share, very close to that support price. So again, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a very critical level for NIO going forward. And if again the stock does come down to this price and isn't able to hold, that is a negative sign that is going to be showing us a break all the way down somewhere to this $20 a share area. And really, guys, we do not want this to happen for NIO stock because it will represent a very long-term downturn that we really will not have an easy time getting out of. So like I've explained in the past with a lot of these names, the 200 EMA exponential moving average, or this bluish green line that you see here on the chart, shows us the long-term direction of a stock. So if a stock is above this price, then essentially we can say that it is growing in the long term. But if it is below this price, then we can say it is selling in the long term. And NIO is really walking a thin line here when it comes to the 200 EMA and when it comes to what we can consider growth on a stock. As you can see, they are pretty much paused here over the last few weeks. So just to recap here, $35 is going to be that critical price which we need to see hold in order to stay here solid on NIO, or else that might be a great opportunity or a great sign to jump in on some put plays, at least to cover the losses from your share position if you are deciding to hold your shares through this tough time. But again, guys, there are going to be some great plays to be made with NIO, and even some of you guys have told me in the past that you do not think NIO will break down below this price, but I do want to show you why I think NIO might and why we need to watch this $35 level so closely for anybody who isn't sure why these levels matter, and for anybody who might be questioning the validity of a technical analysis. So as you can see here, guys, this is Palantir Technologies Company Inc. Stock, and as you guys can see, over the last few days they have been making lower lows, and very similarly to NIO here, their last run to the downside was very red, and there was a support level at $21 a share. So you can see the similarities between NIO's pattern and this one here with Palantir, where they keep coming down. And really, after we got a break below this support, that was going to be my sign that clearly this stock had broken below and it was time to jump in on puts. I was able to make over $500 or around $500 off puts, guys. So there is a lot to talk about with these breakout levels, and there is a lot of reasons to watch these critical levels on a stock. Now, I am in on a longer term position with Palantir, but I still bought in on puts even though I wasn't on that longer term position, because there is really no shame in betting against yourself if you can clearly see that the market is going down. So again, guys, I believe in a lot of these companies in the long term, but here in the short term, we are seeing a lot of price action to the downward side. So you need to make sure you are covered and you make sure that you do not take massive losses. And this is the way, knowing these critical price levels and knowing when to get in and out of a stock. So with NIO, guys, a break below 35, that is just my best recommendation would be very careful and consider playing puts on this company. But if we do see a bounce again at this level, and if we do see another rally to the upside, the critical thing to see for this company to make sure that we are growing again is going to be a continued break above this level. So again, we need to see a higher high above $42 to basically confirm that we are not only staying above this 200 EMA, but staying above $35 a share. And once we do come above this $43, $42 a share level, I think that we will reach around 46, 45, and then see a bounce back, continue up, bounce back, continue up. And that's usually what happens with a lot of these stocks. When they do see a pullback like we've seen, they rally up more slowly than what we've used to in the past. So again, guys, that might be discouraging for a lot of investors, but for us options traders, I've been making money on this play all week with this up and down, and it really is easy to see some of the levels. So again, guys, please keep your eye on the chart. It's going to be your best friend here over the next few days, especially with a lot of these names which are back and forth, and if you're considering playing an options play. So again, guys, if you did learn something new, or if this video did help you out, make sure you like and subscribe down below, because I'll have a lot more updates coming soon. But at the same time, guys, we have a free Discord, which is going to be also linked down in the description below, and is absolutely free to join and see my daily plays and signals. So there is no paywall there, guys, and really no reason not to check it out. But again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new. And as always, I hope all your trades are in the green.